Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to make Italian beef the most delicious and easiest way to do it. First step is obviously you need a slow cooker. The second optional step is to grab these slow cooker liners. It's going to make cleanup from a half hour scrubbing the bottom of your slow cooker mess to just picking the bag up, throwing it away, and just giving a nice wipe of the inside of your slow cooker. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Your next step, you're going to want a 3 to 4 pound chuck roast, as lean as you can get. I got this one at Kroger today, and it's right at 4 pounds. And as you can see, it has almost no fat on it. Now, if you can only find them and they're pretty fatty on the outside, just go ahead and take your knife and cut all that off. It's not necessary. You don't want that in there. You want it as lean as possible. It makes for better Italian beef. All right, for your next step, you're going to want to season. Now, for what I do, for about every 2 pounds of roast that you have, use one of these 0.7, I believe, 0.6 ounce packets of Italian dressing mix. Just a little powder pack. We're going to take these, open them up, and dump them on top and all over this chuck roast. All right, and there it is, spread all over the roast. Next, you're going to want to buy a 16-ounce jar of pepperoncini peppers with the liquid. What we're going to do is, I like pepperoncini flavor. I'm not a huge fan of the texture, the waxy texture of the peppers. So what I'll do is I'll dump 2/3 of the liquid in there, and then we're going to take about half of the peppers and place them around the roast. All right, and as you can see, pepperoncini juice and peppers are in. Here's the jar. There's some juice. I went a little extra. Have about half the peppers in there. Make sure you get a couple on the top as the heat goes. The liquid and the flavor of the peppers will help penetrate the meat. Now you just add a cupful of water, not a measuring cup, but just a cupful. You don't want to get a lot of water in there, but you want some to help retain the moisture. Okay, and now that I've got 6 to 8 ounces or so of water added in there, just go ahead, throw your lid on. One safety part of using a slow cooker, you want to make sure that whatever vent you have on here is not locked, is not covered. So this lid actually has 3 vents. You don't want your slow cooker exploding. And if you have these latches on the side, don't ever use those while your slow cooker is cooking or hot. It will hold the lid down and it can basically turn it into a bomb. So don't do that. These are only for use when transporting your slow cooker. So we're going to go ahead, turn mine on, put it in manual high, cook. And just let that guy cook for about 7 to 8 hours. And we'll be back later. Okay, and we're back. It's been 7 hours. So the alarm just went off. It's a good looking hunk of meat there. So I'm going to go ahead and rip into this guy and we'll see what it looks like. Alright, so I went to poke it and realized just how soft it was. Look at that. It just literally just falls apart. It's completely. There's almost no shredding to be done. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shred this up. And when you shred it up, you want to keep it in this juice. This juice. What, Key? Meow. This juice is very important. So it makes this so good. So don't dump it out. Even if your leftovers, even with your leftovers, you're just going to take them and I I usually separate the meat from the juice when I prepare leftovers, put them in Tupperware. That way you can use it like an au jus, almost like a French dip. You can dip it, or when you go to heat the meat up, you can put some of this juice in with the meat to keep it moist while you microwave it and reheat it. Or sometimes if I have a whole bunch left over and I need to serve it up to multiple people, I'll just take all of it and put it right back in the slow cooker and get it back up to temp. So let me go ahead and finish shredding this. We'll plate it up and take a look. Alright, and here we have the sandwich plated up. Pro tip, put mozzarella on the both sides of the bread. That way when you put the meat down, it melts and it creates a barrier and keeps the juice from making the bread soggy. And that's it. Enjoy. If you liked the video, go ahead and click that subscribe button below to be notified of whenever I make any new recipe videos. Thank you for watching.